Hey, part two. So the part I left off was the fact that I was talking to peoples about me and about what I was going through with the whole hair situation. This was like the longest process I ever dealt with. And this hair problem's been going on for a year now. Because it didn't hit me until last year that it was something wrong. You know, my health problems is one of the reasons why my hair can't grow as fast as it used to. And I have like, and that problem go deep. Like y'all don't understand. This shit goes deeper than just the whole physical and the whole feeling good like situation. It's like it goes deep because it's with traumas from my past. So it, like I said, I went from being the healthiest to not being the healthiest due to pregnancies, due to stress and how I cope with things. And let's not forget losing my grandmother and my family members back to back, passing away from cancers and brain aneurysms and stuff like that. So you try coping with that and then try to live your life and then trying to keep up with the normal things in life. Like, it's too much. So, long story short, I took the advice of a hair specialist and I started buying this oil. It's this hair oil that does make your hair grow. But I like no matter how many times I was using it throughout the month, I knew in my heart it was not going to work. Everything I tried, from the hair gummies to different type of oils, greases, everything, it was not working. But you know, like I say, so this is different from the whole coming out story shit. Like I said, everybody had questions about that too. I'm like, why y'all so like shocked? Why y'all so shocked about what I'm going through and shocked about my coming out story? Because didn't y'all see the signs? And I was asking everybody, I'm like, y'all didn't see the signs that something was going on with me, that it was questionable or something was wrong with me. I'm like, as much as y'all pay attention to a lot of people's out here in this world that y'all should not be paying attention to, y'all awfully like really, really into it. Like y'all so invested in people's lives and people's sexuality. I'm surprised y'all didn't even notice anything about me. But then again, a lot of people treat me like I'm invisible. So there, no wonder why they didn't get the hint. But the ones that was paying attention to me, they kind of knew something was going on. They knew I was heading down that line. I was like, it's not that I was heading down that road. I was already down that road. And like I say, I didn't discover who I am until I was 17 years old. I had my first crush on a girl upstate in Job Corps. And from then on, I already knew everything was like changing. Okay, so if you're just now catching on, you're pretty late to the party because I was bisexual since I was 17 years old. And then I turned full blown lesbian this year. And nobody took me serious. Nobody wanted to take me serious because they was like, how can you be a lesbian if you like both men and women? I'm like, but did you hear me say that? Yeah, it's really kind of funny. Like, it's really funny. That's how much people are investing in your personal life, but they really don't know any details. I have not been sexually active with a man in a long time, and we're not talking about 3 to 4 months. We're talking about like, I like to say 7 to 8 months. I was not really interactive with that man. Um, I tried to hold down a relationship with one man. And then when I met another guy, I met him. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He caught my eye. He was saying all the right things to me, had me worked up and all in my feelings. Couldn't find out he was a whole phony and he was whack. So I moved on. It took me about a month to move on. Then I met another guy who I thought that could be my best friend. And I grew to have feelings for him, but it wasn't going no further than it. And I guess because of me hanging out with him, whatever, and him treating me so well, So after that, I felt like it was something wrong with me. Like, one, why when I get around guys, I don't feel no sexual chemistry going on. Two, if I do have sex with guys, why am I not excited or turned on by the things they do? And three, I just can't seem to stop arguing with guys because we could go from a small debate about a subject to a big argument, and it would cause both of us to leave each other alone. Like, we couldn't see eye to eye. And I was like, no wonder why I can't get along with men, because I'm not turned on by men anymore. I don't like men anymore. And I was like, yo, I saw myself marrying a man, but that dream was not going to come true. No matter how many times I manifested it, pray about it, it was just feeling like it was not in the cards for me. And I was like, well, so much for having a baby naturally. Now I got to do IVF if I still want to have a baby 5, 6 years down the line. Because everybody knew I want kids. Everybody knew I wanted 3 kids. I wanted my 2 boys and a girl. But having it naturally from a guy with a guy is not going to happen. So that dream got crushed real quick. But like I said, either way, whether it's through IVF or whatever the case is, I'm still going to have my kid. And I'm still going to wait until like my 4 or 5 years of me living my life is done. And then I can go and have kids. But all these years, like I said, it was something about me that was off, and it wasn't socially, it was more of a mental aspect. It was more of a physical aspect, because I was like, yo, I don't feel feminine. I definitely don't treat myself as one, because I was like, I don't mind being masculine, having a masculine energy, but still being a woman, because of me being outgoing and strong minded. Yes, I do have a mouth on me. I'm very independent, strong willed, and I one thing about me is that I don't take nobody's shit. I don't give a damn about anything, and not be the first one to chop off somebody's head if they try to do me wrong. And I never consider myself to be an angel, so I'm not gonna pose as one. And then people was questioning me. I really do be having people ask me questions about what made you feel this way, why you feel like you can't be feminine and you could be masculine, why you feel like you can't be a woman of I don't know. They talk about showing off your feminine allure, possessing that feminine allure, and bring it out of you. And it starts off with feeling this way. Sorry, my camera. It starts off dressing that way. It starts off thinking that way. And I'm like, but I am. I dress like a woman. I'm always in dresses. I'm wearing tight clothes. I act like a woman. Just because I'm strong-willed, strong-minded, and I don't take no crap from nobody, and I like to take charge, doesn't make me less of a woman. So, since people want to question me, I wanted to question them. What gives you the right to say that a woman can be independent, strong, or a little masculine when it comes to shit, because we do things on our own? We don't ask for help? Or is it the fact that we like to take charge and let the man know that y'all not gonna overpower us? You're not gonna sit here and take charge in a lot of shit. There's some things we're gonna take charge in too, because me as a single person, I do everything on my own. Okay, I learn about things as I'm going along, and I take care of myself. No one takes care of me. So I guess that makes me masculine, right? Not the fact that I don't feel like a female on the inside sometimes, and I feel like I'm being treated like a man. So it's like that conversation could go a whole different route if you really want to take it there. But for me, I feel like I'm gonna speak my truth, and I'm gonna live out my truth regardless of how anybody feel and what anybody has to say about it. But to me, I'm still a woman at the end of the day. I'm a femme, straight femme, and I'm gay. So what does that make me? Like at this point, even though I'm asking y'all that, I really don't want nobody to answer that, because I already answered. I'm a feminine woman. I'm a feminine gay black woman, and I don't care if anybody don't like it or you're not agreeing with it. And I still have religious beliefs.
I still go by it. I am not changing for nobody. If like I say, if y'all don't like it, that's fine. You don't agree to it, that's fine. But it's not going to change anything about me. It's not going to change the way I live my life. And I'm here to say that you're not being your authentic self if you can't be yourself and you can't let people see you in your authentic self. You're lying to yourself if you have to be one way to the public and be another way behind closed doors. I'm not that person. I'm not that type of person to hide anything. I'm out here living my truth and living out my dreams, and hopefully for the best, like my career will shoot off because I'm still busting my ass making it happen. But other than that, that was just something I wanted to let y'all know. Now, the last two videos I said I was going to do, because I said this is going to be a 4-part video, was my cooking. I'm back to cooking on a regular and posting it up because somebody was telling me to contact a magazine company about my look and everything about me cooking, because they was like, there's one person that does like to mentor people's. So I don't know. Let's see how that shit goes, and I'll give y'all the update soon. Don't know when, but soon.